Hi, friend. Have you ever watched something online that made you stop and think, there is no way that this can be real? Well, that's exactly how I felt when I came across this video. From what I understand, these people claim that one day it may be possible to transfer everything that makes you you into another body. They're calling these bodies human sleeves. Now, before we get started, I do want to say that I have no idea whether this is real or something that's actually being researched or just a concept that's going viral online. So take everything in this video with a grain of salt.
And the importance of a sleeve? Immortality. How do we achieve that? Well, by partnering with the cortical stack technology, which is implanted in the base of your neck, it records and stores everything that makes you you. So every memory, every emotion, every sensation, every experience you ever had in your entire life gets stored onto this device and is sent back to our headquarters.
No way.
Then, through the process of needle casting, we can, in a sense, airdrop your consciousness from one sleeve to the sleeve of your choosing.
Wow, friend, that is a lot to take in. From what they're explaining, a tiny chip would somehow store your memories, your personality, your thoughts, and everything that makes you who you are. Then the information could supposedly be transferred into another body. If that's really what they're suggesting, that's honestly a pretty wild one. That's a pretty wild idea, friend. Imagine being able to choose whether you want it to be taller, shorter, stronger, younger, or even choose an entirely different appearance. According to the presentation, you could simply move into another body whenever you wanted.
Tissue, organs, everything. These are the best bodies you'll ever have, period. Nothing can hurt these bodies, but they are human. So if something were to happen to them, you can always change them out for a new one. That's why it says immortality becomes non-existent. Because you can be 50 in one body and change to your next body. You're as young as you feel.
This can't be real, friend. While I was watching this, I couldn't stop thinking about the movie The Island. If you've ever seen it, you probably understand why it came to mind. The stories aren't exactly the same, but they both explore the idea of extending life by using another human body. That comparison immediately popped into my head. Personally, I don't think I could ever do something like this. Even if technology reached a point where something like this became possible, it just isn't for me. I also believe that our lives have meaning as they are, and based on my personal beliefs, I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to replace or continue my life in another body. That's simply where I stand, but I completely understand that other people may see it differently. Some people might think it's one of the greatest inventions ever created. Others might think it's exciting, and some people may think it's terrifying. What really made me curious wasn't whether I believed it. It was wondering how many people actually would do it if it became available. Would you choose a healthier body, friend? A younger body? Would you want to live for hundreds of years? Or do you think life is meant to have a natural beginning and end? I honestly don't know if this technology is real, if it's decades away, or if it's simply an elaborate concept. But it definitely makes for an interesting conversation. So now I want to hear from you. If this technology really existed, would you do it? Why or why not? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments because I have a feeling people are going to have very different opinions on this one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, friend.